4,000 words. When you finally sit down to write your extended essay, the sheer volume of data, research, and drafting feels like an avalanche. You are about to invest at least 40 hours into this project, and you face an immediate choice. Do you play it safe and pick a standard single-subject essay, or do you take a risk on a highly specific personal passion? You could write a standard history paper on the causes of World War II, or you could tackle something complex and messy, like the economics of internet scams or the cognitive neuroscience behind reading poetry. If you lean toward those messy, overlapping real-world issues, the IB has a specific mechanism designed for you, the interdisciplinary pathway. Choosing this path comes with a major trade-off. You gain creative freedom to explore what actually interests you, but you give up the clear boundaries and safety nets of a traditional single-subject syllabus. If you get this wrong, the worst-case scenario is ugly. Without the structure of a single syllabus, an interdisciplinary essay easily collapses into a subjective, unfocused rant that misses the IB's marking criteria. But if you get it right, a well-planned intersection produces a highly original, top-tier research paper. It's the kind of exact niche expertise that catches the eye of university admissions. Our goal today is to give you the precise rules you need to translate your interest into actual academic marks. To do that, you have to follow the interdisciplinary formula: one singular topic, analyzed through two distinct subjects, anchored within one broad thematic context. Having a unique passion won't earn you an A on its own. You have to reverse engineer your idea so it perfectly fits this rigid three-part framework. That brings us to Rule 1, the dual lens requirement. You cannot simply mash two interesting ideas together. You have to rigorously apply the specific academic tools and methodologies of two entirely distinct subjects. Take a look at this archival aerial photograph of a Cuban Missile Crisis site. By combining history and physics to examine the physical placement of missile-ready tents through the lens of chaos theory, you provide analytical depth rarely seen by traditional IB markers. The trade-off here is steep. You have to prove rigorous academic mastery of both historical source analysis and theoretical physics frameworks. There is nowhere to hide if you are weak in one. Let's look at another combination: exploring climate change modeling by combining mathematics and computer science. These two subjects naturally overlap, but the risk here is different. Without careful balancing, the essay easily devolves into pure code description or becomes so heavily mathematical that it loses its argumentative focus. Ultimately, weakness in either chosen subject will drag down your entire score. Using a dual lens means you are signing up for double the methodological river. This graph displays the 5 mandated global themes for interdisciplinary essays. Your essay must be tethered to one of these pre-approved themes. For example, a micro-topic combining design technology and literature requires a macro framework, like culture, identity, and expression. Anchoring your essay to this specific theme gives you a structured way to evaluate the broader significance of those dress designs, beyond just how they look on the page. The catch is that this forces you to constantly connect technical design elements back to broad cultural concepts. You won't have the word count for unlimited technical depth. To see the danger of choosing the wrong theme, consider investigating internet scams. Forcing this topic into the sustainability category creates a disjointed thesis, resulting in examiner penalties because the theme doesn't organically fit the research. A highly specific niche topic without a contextual theme is just a floating idea. The theme provides the academic gravity that holds your research together. Let's run your idea through a simple decision matrix to filter out bad topics before you start outlining. If you are a passionate niche seeker and your topic inherently spans multiple disciplines, like the ethics of nanotechnology, this pathway validates and structures that curiosity. For the ambitious optimizer willing to study and master 2 separate sets of assessment criteria, this is a reliable route to a highly unique paper that stands out. However, if you are a time-poor pragmatist already struggling with your current workload, avoid this pathway. Stick to a standard single subject where the boundaries are already drawn for you. The interdisciplinary essay is not a loophole for indecisive students. It is a multiplier for complexity. Your choice comes down to this. You are trading the safety of a single, clearly defined syllabus for the burden of dual methodology synthesis. If you take that burden on, your primary survival tool is the formula 1 topic, 2 subjects, 1 theme. The right choice has nothing to do with what you think sounds most impressive to a university. The best pathway is the one that perfectly matches your willingness to manage complexity, applied to a topic you genuinely care enough about to sustain for 4,000 words.